Hello guys, how's it going? Spinzilla here, I hope you're all well. So, another weekend, another naval test. This weekend, however, we have two tests going. We've got a naval test for arcade, which is purely PT boats. And we have a naval test for destroyers, which we'll be looking at next. So, if you're not interested in arcade naval boats with PT boats, skip ahead about 12 minutes or so. I'm going to start off with the PT-15, the Type 11 Japanese patrol boat, the offshore patrol boat. Now, this is a relatively good little boat with most of the Japanese defence forces, sort of just after the end of the Second World War. You've got twin 40mm boaters on board, which do relatively good damage, and you also have the torpedoes. Now, this does lack any depth charges, of course, but in all honesty, I found depth charges to be bloody useless most of the time. So, they've changed a lot in the naval battles now. It's a lot easier to kill people, which is awesome. So you don't need to just hold down the button for about 15 minutes shooting at a bloke, trying to kill every single crew member. It feels a lot easier than it used to be. It's a lot quicker paced, which is good. Because with these PT boats, you need that faster paced action. Now let's just look at this little boat. So it's a relatively pretty little boat, as you can see. Not a huge ship. But it does the job well. And it does have a beautiful engine sound. So here we are with the Dark MGB, sorry. We have a bow blown off pretty quickly in this action. But we're doing good against him. We managed to break his hull, and he's going to go down. Now there's actually two here, so we managed to get one down, but the second's not so easy. Tried getting some torpedoes on quickly, but it's going to fail really. It's hiding behind this wall here, and I've noticed a lot of people doing this, taking cover behind walls, because you really can't hit them. Now we get destroyed here, of course, but we managed to take out a few of his weapons. So he's soon going to follow us to the bottom of the ocean floor. The damage models are really good at the moment. They've done some really good work on the damage modelling system. So you can see bits getting damaged, bits of your boat fly off, things like that. PT boats are still very fast-paced. They suit an arcade playstyle much better than they suit realistic, for sure. I find that the PT boats are very fun in arcade, but when you get them in realistic, they're a bit boring. And they have a purpose. They're very useful. They can be used to take out destroyers and the like, but an arcade mode suits them best. So I think we'll see a lot more PT boats in arcade and destroyers in things like realistic and sim battle. Not sure how they're going to do sim battle, but it'll be interesting to find out. Now the missions we've got are simple. Cap the zones, so we have to cap the zones in order to get the win. In all honesty, I was just playing this battle for kills. I wasn't really worrying too much. Just a test really to see how this boat goes. Now being that this boat only has the twin guns on board, it means you don't have AI controlled anti-aircraft weaponry. So it does leave you a bit of a disadvantage to some of the other boats which do have some extra guns on board. We got a very nice hit over there on the German attack boat, the Schnellboat, and managed to ammo rack them as well, which was quite fun. Ammo racking is possible as well now. They have actually included the ammunition. So the Jaguar, you can actually ammo rack by hitting underneath the guns, of course. And as you can see, it's starting to get some holes in the hull and get some damage on board. There's quite a few boats attacking us here now. I'm still just playing around with torpedoes. Parts of my boat go flying there. And I go down. But you can see now the Jaguar is absolutely getting a pounding, and he's going down too. But it's good to have the damage modelling on board for sure. It really makes a difference. this is my last run out in this boat. Sorry, excuse me. So mainly playing just the shits and gigs here, I'm not really playing it seriously. You do really find that this is very fun. It's very fast-paced and very hectic, and that's good, in a way. Absolutely. I think for patrol boats, not having planes in the action is a really good idea, because planes are just a pain in the arse in a patrol boat. This arcade sort of tournament thing feels perfect for them, and honestly, I can see this working. So some good news and some good feedback there. So I have got some good news coming for us. Now, there's still the system of blacking out each of the hulls. If you black out 3 parts of something's hull, compartments, you will cause a hull break. But it's not as easy as it was before, so that's good as well. It's still not hard, but it's a little bit trickier. Of course, there's all the components, so engines, crew, all of those little bits can be damaged. So I'm trying to put a hull break on the Jaguar there, but it's not having much luck. The guns do feel a bit wonky still. They don't feel perfect. There we go. Got his last remaining segment down. The Dark Boat is still probably one of my favourite boats to take out, with that very good front gun on it. It has a very good explosive round, which really does wreck everyone when it hits them. But all in all, the Japanese boat's not terrible. It's by no means the best, but it's not terrible, so it's good news to see it. Okay, let us skip to some destroyer action now. So, destroyers. Here we go. Now we're going to be in the new American destroyer, the Fletcher class destroyer, which is a relatively big ship. 2,100 tons standard, and almost 3,000 tons when fully loaded. You do have anti-aircraft shells. So we have these high explosive fragmentation shells, which not great for attacking enemy boats, but okay for attacking patrol boats, sure. But these are designed for the anti-air aspect, because the Fletcher have dual-purpose guns. Unfortunately, they're not fragmentation exploding time shells, they're not flak shells. So that does make them a bit redundant, honestly. It would have been good if they actually made them flak. So hopefully it could be a sign we are getting them, simply because they have them as AA common. It would be nice if we got that. Now, Fletcher has 530mm dual-purpose guns on board, which are main armaments. We also have two 40mm Valvers, 6 20mm anti-aircraft cannons. There we go. Slowly tell it. As well as having torpedo tubes. So you can see the torpedo tubes in the middle there. And this is good because it means you can launch torpedoes either direction. Now there's a simple button now, Q, press, and that will bring up your torpedo aim. So you can work out where your torpedoes are going to go, so that's very helpful. The E button will let you assign your guns to basically do what you need them to do. Now let's have a look at this boat. So it's a very pretty looking boat, for sure. And if we look at the internals here, we can see we've got some seriously packed ammo racks, so that is a danger point for sure. Our engines placed in the centre, and our turbine and gear system is here, with the props at the back. The centre of the ship is where you want to aim for sure, because that's where you're going to do the most damage. If you take out the engines, these ships are just giant targets, really. Let's just pause it for a second. And we'll just have a look at over this ship in close view mode. So they've done a fantastic job of the movement keys make that lovely sound, so you can hear that ching a lot of the time. But the actual view is fantastic. They've done a great job of making these boats. They look beautiful, don't they? Even sort of where are we? Internally, we can sort of see out the portholes here, which is just a cool little feature for taking some photographs, things like that. But we've also got the crew standing around. Now this section here is the gunnery command, basically. So up here you'd have your gunner sitting in a very, very secure armoured bunker, basically, and they would work out the gun distance, things like that, work out where you're firing to, give you your firing solutions. We have the radar systems on top, lifeboats, and also our crew manning the torpedo tubes. Now unfortunately the torpedo tubes don't rearm. You can't rearm your torpedo tubes still, so that is very problematic. It does bother me a little bit because generally you'd have a few torpedoes on board. You wouldn't just carry 6 of them, or 10 of them, sorry. So hopefully they will bring a slow rearm system for it, because it would be nice to be able to rearm the torpedoes. Now as you can see here, the aimer's tower on this one is covered. These guys are just left in the open because screw them. But it's absolutely a stunning looking ship for sure. And they've done some great work on the modelling. So that is the USS Fletcher, everybody. Now let's continue this game. Now this isn't the most interesting game. I'm probably not going to stay too long in this one. Because you don't really get much action on the people in this game. It's more against the AI. This is one of the flaws, I'd say, in this game mode at the moment. Nobody really protects the ships. You just go and try and kill the enemy ships first. And I found that to be a little bit problematic. The games aren't that long, really. But if a team tries to destroy you, just flank around and destroy the enemy ships. And I found that the games tend to finish pretty quickly because, well, you're going up against the Liberty ships over there. Now we'll have a look at the Liberty ships. Fire off our rounds. See if we get some good hits there. Now Liberty ships take a little bit of pummeling before they sink, but they're not very strong. And because they don't have any escorts, they're pretty easy to get close to and destroy that way. They do have 20mm guns on board for anti-aircraft fire, but they don't do much for a destroyer in all honesty. Now as you can see here, we've got a nice big hole in the side of this one. So the damage models are really coming along nicely. And that was where I hit before, just at the back there. Bits are flying off the ship as it gets pummeled. And you can see the damage coming into effect, and that's really good to see. The sinking animation is also very nice. Nice hit there on the side of that one. So we'll go a little bit before we can see the hole. There we go. So you can see the damage is really starting to show on this. Lifeboats start to break, men disappear, holes appear in the side, which is great to see. And the amount of holes actually appearing is really nice to see. The damage looks great. It's great to see, because these aren't very big caliber shells, so they're not going to leave a massive hole in a lightly armoured vehicle like that. However, if we get the exit holes, then we would see some big ass holes in this thing. But fire and it's gone down. So that's the end of that Liberty ship. Now, firing from a fair distance here, about a kilometre and a half, I started firing and hitting. Aiming is a bit tricky. What I found is you want to aim slightly below the waterline of the ship. Because if you aim above, you're just going to go over it. So you want to aim on this line here. Now these shells might just hit, probably going to go a bit far. As you can say that it's been tricky with the old ending system. Now, this was my first game with a destroyer since test service, so I'm a little bit rusty, of course. The ships feel pretty good to drive as well. They're not slow, they're not cumbersome, they steer really well. They feel fast. Of course they were. Destroyers are not slouches in the ship. But they feel rather agile. It's like driving a Tiger, for instance. You know, a Tiger, you think it's going to be a slow lumbering beast, but actually it's pretty fast and pretty manoeuvrable when you consider other tanks. The sound effects are also really good, and that's nice to hear. The engines sound fantastic, the turbines really begin to start to work. The guns really feel like they've got a punch to them as well. Excuse me. And that's great to have. Now I'm playing around with the armour piercing and the explosives here, and the explosives do bugger all this scenario. You don't have any penetration shots with the explosive shells on these ships. So that means you just need to go for the armour piercing explosives here as the cat, which more than enough to get through the armour. The only trouble is sometimes you will over-penetrate. Now, torpedoes are still a little bit useless in all honesty, especially in this style of combat where you're sort of knowing where the enemy is. There was a really good play by a PT boat in one of the games where he snuck up through the ice sheets here in the middle, where the destroyers are a bit iffy to go because it's tricky to manoeuvre through there, and got a surprise torpedo to go off of the destroyer, killing it. So it is possible to do with torpedoes, and they do absolutely cause a lot of damage. But they're still not the best option to go with. And that is the end of that game. So here we are with the Russian PR-7Y. One of my favourite boats actually. It feels really fun to play with. And so far, between this and the British tribal class destroyer, I kind of like that the most. Getting a little bit of a flusterclub here with ships trying to drive around each other. You see us coming in and people coming from behind just run into you. You get a lot of that, in honesty. That's something that's quite common here. We have a destroyer off in the distance. So we have an enemy Fletcher over there. This one is realistic battle, so it's a little bit different to the arcade style. It's not as fast paced, but this really does suit the destroyers more than the PT boats. Destroyers are not fast paced, it isn't kind of fast paced, but it's not super fast paced. So here we get some shots off from this destroyer. Getting hit first time around, which is good news. And as you see, just aiming that a little bit lower really helps us hit him. The guards fighting against the Agnes got one single hit on me in this first stage. At distance he was really struggling, and that's a fun thing. It's quite hard to shoot at distance. You do get a lot of spread, you have to really aim your weapons and try your best to work out where they're going to shoot. Now we have our rangefinder there as well, which is also nice to see. I must admit, the destroyer combat is much better, especially in our win. It's nowhere near as hard as it once was. You don't need to pummel the enemy with a million shots, but also you don't have to play with a couple shots either. It feels like a combat. Take out strategic parts of the enemy ship, you're going to have a good time. So they're watching the guns until where it's going. But again, firing cargo ships too. As I said, the cargo ship thing is a bit of a dull game mechanic because they're a bit easy to kill. And if you have 2 or 3 destroyers attacking them, they're not going to last that long. At least in this game we did have somebody trying to protect them, and it's good to see. He's got a couple of hits on his smokestacks there, which didn't bug him all. But we then get a couple of good hits on him. Some plunging shots there as well. One of the downfalls of the Russian destroyer is it doesn't carry ammunition. So that can be problematic. And again, the high explosive shells are pretty much useless. We've got 36mm penetration, but generally find that's not enough on those boats. So I would recommend using the armor piercing rounds. We've got a motor torpedo boat over there shooting us at us. Doesn't do much damage at all, and our secondaries are firing again as well. I thought this was on the other side of that rock there, so I did want to torpedo out of it. Unfortunately, it's on the other side of the rock, so it was a bit useless. Players firing away as well. So the secondaries in AAA are all AI control, which is very handy. It will make a difference in the gameplay. You don't have to focus on them quite much, which was one of the biggest problems in this mode. When we had to control all the guns, because there's simply too many guns to control. If you're firing all the guns at the same target, they're not all going to hit, because they have different velocities, of course. SB2C in there, dropping the torpedo and drops it at a high angle, so it's not done anything. Just keeping an eye out though, just in case there's a torpedo in the water. But absolutely pulverising these cargo ships now. There's nobody really in range. The enemy are all in the middle of the map here, as you can see. And they're not attacking our boats. We've got the upper hand now. We've got free reign over their shipping. So there are some shots coming in now. I'm going to get onto my torpedo tubes. I'm going to take good damage here. So, destroyer over there has taken some good shots at me. I'm taking out my torpedo tubes, but they are fixed relatively quickly. Launch fish out towards the remaining Russian ships over there. I'm going to get some hits there. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of damage on my smokestack, but not much done everywhere else. So, I'm not lucky at being hit from the top. Fletcher there launching his torpedoes. And we've got an enemy destroyer coming in. Lobster. So, you can see the Liberty boats are firing at us now. They're causing superficial damage, but not much else. Now, the Fletcher over there is getting an absolute hammering with the guns. As you can see, I've broken the front of the ship and causing a lot of damage on the internal there. You can manage to take out a fair few of their cargo ships too. On my side is still behind him. He's got some serious damage. You can see he's got 2 major holes below his waterline. There's just a pre-camera there for a second. And as you can see, these holes are going to cause some serious flooding. So this guy's going to go down. He's not going to survive too much longer. Now you can fix flooding essentially, but when they're big ass holes like that, you won't be able to do much. So we fire off at the Fletcher over there. What he's looking at a bit of a close-up. As you can see, some serious damage to his boat as well. No major holes below the waterline, as you can see, but he is missing rather badly. So So there is obviously some damage there. Let's just switch back to the ship. Fletcher to my left is starting to look a bit leery. Taking out most of their lift ships now. Fletcher's getting in very close, and this is very dangerous. Their secondaries lighting up. More some serious fires. I'm on fire as well. Put them out. Also fix some flooding that I've got. No major holes, but some damage there. Taking out his turbine there, but he's also launched torpedoes right now. So, as you can see, we can steer around them pretty easily, but I must admit, I did flinch a little bit. The Fletcher is taken out. Our friendly Fletcher is still afloat. He's got another destroyer in the distance there, but also got a Liberty ship to kill. I'm in relatively good shape at this moment. We just need to take out one more Liberty ship and we're done. And that's the end of the game, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's just switch to the free camera here and have a little bit of a look at the damage on these ships. So I hope you enjoyed this video, as I say. In all honesty, naval combat, has really come a long way. And it's feeling a lot better. I love the damage effects on the boats. Look at this, Fletcher. It's taken such a pummeling. The holes in the side of it must have been hit by something rather large. I didn't actually see what hit him. But some serious damage on the internals there. I love the free camera mode, being able to look out of this damage and see bits of the ship sort of really beaten up. So they've done a really good job on this mode. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like, comment, subscribe, the usual things. Let me know what you think of the naval combat aspect. Would love to hear your thoughts on this. And I will see you next time. This is Screezilla out. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.